guys, welcome to How to Housewife. Today I thought it would be fun to go through what I've got in my spice cabinet ready to go. So I haven't actually organized my spice cabinet in a very long time. It shouldn't be too messy, but it's not going to have any order to it. That's what we're going to go through today. I'm going to show you what's in there, what I use a lot, and how I normally organize it. All right, let's go. So this is how it normally looks. This is the unorganized one. So how I would normally like to have it is to have all of the herbs on one side, the spices on the other, and then everything that I use in pretty much every dish, you know, your salt, your pepper, right in the center where I can grab them. Up here is things that are either not used very often, like your food colorings, or extras, like storage of rock salt. So we'll start with the bottom shelf. Now, we use a lot of chili and cayenne pepper. So these are always at the front because they're used at least once a day. Okay, so this one's actually empty. Now, the reason I keep an empty bottle is we refill that one. But this one is for my 2-year-old who wants to add chili onto everything because he sees Daddy do it. So this is the empty bottle, so he thinks he's putting chili on his meal. Okay, what else have we got? I know I'm gonna have a lot of ginger because I use a lot of ginger. All-purpose seasoning. Got the big one. You can usually buy one on this size, but we go through this a lot, so that's why it's up front. So this one will go back up front. Onion flakes. Haven't used these in a while, actually. I usually prefer to use fresh onion when I can, but sometimes you don't have the time or the fresh onion, so this is my backup to have in the pantry. Yep, we've got an unopened ginger, so that's the spare. That'll probably end up going up the top with the other spares. That way I don't accidentally buy new ones, not realizing that I've got it ready to go. The opened ginger, it's full. I've just opened this recently to do some gingerbread. It's not going to last long in this season. Mixed spice, that's another good one to use for gingerbread. Don't use it often though, so I wouldn't expect it. I suppose I just used it for gingerbread, that's why it's up front. Normally it would be at the back. Another cayenne pepper. So yes, paprika, use that a lot with chicken, turkey, roast vegetables. Okay, salt, obviously. Pepper. Spaghetti bolognese, so these are just mixed herbs that you usually use in a bolognese. I also use it for, you know, lasagna, savory mince, things like that. Mixed herbs, just slightly different. I don't use that one a lot. Chicken salt, we use this a lot. So that's really great on roast vegetables, chips, all sorts of things. Then we've got our stocks. We've got chicken stock, another chicken stock, salt reduced and then a normal one, and beef stock. And I believe we've got some other brands of stock as well because they do taste differently. Vanilla essence, I'll probably pop that one back up there actually. So thyme, something we're always running out of, not literally, but you know what I mean. Sage, I don't use thyme and sage a lot really. It's only an occasional recipe that calls for it. That's why I don't buy the fresh ones. Parsley and oregano, I pretty much never use these. They've best before 2013, how about that? Salt grinder for the rock salt. Unopened thyme. That one's newer. I mustn't have realized I had the old one. Nutmeg, I do use that quite a bit. Probably got another one in here actually. Cinnamon, I use that quite a bit. Garam masala, probably saying that wrong. I use that one for butter chicken and any other curry dishes, but usually it's butter chicken. More nutmeg, I knew there would be more nutmeg. Again, pretty much just curry dishes for the cumin. Curry powder, we are running out on that. And some turmeric as well. And that with ground pepper, so we had peppercorns, this is the ground pepper, is it. All right, so I'm gonna wipe all that out and then we'll do the top shelf. Okay, so I showed you before the rock salt. So buy big packets, this is Tupperware storages for spice. I've got about 8 of them and I only use those 2. Lots of food coloring, let's just take a second for that. You know what, we'll come back to it. Okay, so this is the other brand of stock here. And then we've got Greyvox. So we've got traditional and roast meat, and I normally have a beautiful pepper sauce from Greyvox, but we must have run out of that. It's unlike me. Okay, and of course I've got backup peppercorns to refill the grinder. Mustard powder. What would I have used that for? You know, it might not have even been me. Alright, I think I'm going to have to tackle these food colorings. Obviously, I just do too much baking. I actually do know that I had a whole heap gifted to me by someone who didn't use them much, and a lot of them were duplicates. But that's not a real excuse because there's probably at least 3 of some colors. So red. We've only got 1 red. That's pretty good. I'm proud of that. Yeah, only 1 red. That's not too bad. Blue. 1, 2, 3. No, that's black. That doesn't count. Oh my goodness. Okay, 3 blues, greens. What have I? 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I use green for? So we've got the flavorings, the vanilla, strawberry, yellow food colouring. I've got 2 of those. I don't even know what that is. That can go. Black food colouring. Oh, I remember what I used that for. I made a graduation cake and it was a hat, a black hat. Pink, only 2 pink, that's not too bad. So I'm going to go through these expiry dates and probably the amount in them, and I'm going to cull a little bit and put the rest back and wipe down the shelf. Other than those, we only have more salt, table salt, toothpicks, and gel food colouring. Alright, let's wipe it all out and then see what we've got left. Okay, so the top shelf, I did throw out a couple of food colorings that were low and older, but I've kept most of them and I've just organised them so that I'm not going to be using the newest ones before the oldest ones. And then I've just got my spares of everything, so if I'm running low on something, I'll check up here if I've got it waiting to be opened, and yeah, I'll buy it if I don't. Alright, let's organise the bottom shelf. Okay, so I'm done. It probably looks the same as it did already. I've organised the top shelf. The bottom shelf, I've got the herbs at the back here, and the spices over here, and the stocks right at the back. And I've sort of got them in the order of most used, and then the ones that we use pretty much every day are right up the front here. That's basically it. Oh, that was a lot quicker and less painful than I thought. Probably could have done it a little bit sooner. There we go. So that's how I organise it. It could probably be organised a little bit better. I'd like to have different compartments, but for now I think that's the best I can do with the space, and we always seem to find everything that we need. Didn't have any duplicates or surprises, other than, not duplicates, but some old parsley and oregano that obviously I never use and I haven't used for a very long time. So I didn't realise they were still in there. They're going to go. And then, of course, there was the mystery mustard. What is this? Mustard powder? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully the next video is a little bit more exciting than rearranging a spice cabinet, but maybe it'll give you a few ideas. Who knows? Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!